Greetings and salutations, dear viewers. Get ready for some fantastic content. Welcome, everyone, to our latest video where we'll be exploring Certified Engineering Technologist. Certified Engineering Technologist CET is a Canadian professional certification awarded on the basis of academic qualification and work experience. Abbreviated as CET, most Canadian provincial engineering and applied science technology associations offer this certification. Certification is voluntary and does not represent a provincial regulatory requirement or a statutory required license. Get ready to immerse yourself in the world of definition as we examine its impact and relevance. The ASET website defines a certified engineering technologist as a professional who through academic training and experience in the application of engineering or scientific principles is capable of assuming responsibility and exercising independent judgment in the practice of engineering or applied science technology, carries out a wide range of complex work, either independently or under general direction. Typical activities include design, production, marketing, testing, quality control, estimating, surveying, inspection, diagnostic evaluation, supervision, management, technical sales, and teaching. Such activities may be carried out in association with other professionals. Uses an applied approach based on a comprehensive understanding of a specific technology. Evaluates assignments, determines procedures and implements solutions, schedules work to meet objectives, participates in short and long-range planning, and may become involved in developing and promoting conceptual change. May assume managerial or administrative responsibility for a wide range of technical endeavors. May supervise and coordinate a diverse working group and train less experienced technical and professional staff. Without wasting any more time, let's jump into the fascinating world of requirements for certification. Each province's certifying body is responsible for determining the standards by which engineering technologists are certified. However, most jurisdictions do have some commonalities: graduation from a 2 or 3 year post-secondary program in engineering or applied science technology approved by the Canadian Technology Accreditation Board. CTAB accreditation is not required in Quebec. 2 years of work experience in the field that certification is sought. Completion of an application, work history and submission of professional references. Submission of a technology report of substantial content. In some provinces, completion of an accredited technology program removes this requirement. Completion of a professional practice examination. With that being said, let's now move on to legislation and professional organizations. Certified Engineering Technologist abbreviated CET, Registered Engineering Technologist abbreviated RET, and Applied Science Technologist abbreviated ASCT are voluntary certifications and are not a provincial regulatory requirement or a statutory required license. There is no legal requirement for membership. Certification is managed individually by each province. In Alberta, professional technologists abbreviated TECH are required to have a limited license to practice professional engineering within a defined scope. Certification is protected and managed by provincial law. Let's now zoom in on New Brunswick and uncover the hidden gems that lie within. Certification is managed by New Brunswick Society of Certified Engineering Technicians and Technologists. Certified professionals are bound by a specific code of ethics. The society is mandated and empowered by the Engineering Technology Act of New Brunswick. In the upcoming portion, we'll be dissecting Nova Scotia to gain a comprehensive understanding of its implications. Certification is managed by a Council of the Society of Certified Engineering Technicians and Technologists of Nova Scotia, also called TechNova Certified Technology Professionals. Certified professionals are bound by a specific code of ethics. The society is mandated and empowered by the Applied Science Technology Act of Nova Scotia. With the foundation laid, let's embark on a journey into Prince Edward Island. Certification is managed by Island Technology Professionals. Certified professionals are bound by a specific code of ethics. The association is mandated and empowered by the Applied Science and Engineering Technicians and Technologists Act. Let's transition to Newfoundland and uncover its significance. Certification is managed by the Association of Engineering Technicians and Technologists of Newfoundland and Labrador. Certified professionals are bound by a specific code of ethics. There doesn't appear to be a specific Applied Science Technology Act or Engineering Technology Act in Newfoundland. Get ready for an exciting exploration as we unravel the mysteries of Quebec. Certification in Quebec is called Professional Technologist or Technologue Professional Status. Unlike Alberta's Professional Technologist Engineering designation, which is a limited license to practice professional engineering within a limited scope, Quebec's Professional Technologist designation is equivalent to a CT designation and thus is not a license to practice professional engineering. Certification is managed by the Ordre des Technologues Professionnels du Québec. Members are governed by the Code des Professions du Québec and the Code de Déontologie des Technologues Professionnels, and perform according to accepted norms and standards in the industry. Let's now turn our attention to Ontario and examine its role within a larger context. Certification is managed by the Ontario Association of Certified Engineering Technicians and Technologists. Certified professionals are bound by a specific code of ethics and rules of professional conduct. The association is mandated and empowered by the Ontario Association of Certified Engineering Technicians and Technologists Act of Ontario. In this section, we'll be deep diving into Manitoba, unraveling its complexities and uncovering valuable insights. Certification is managed by the Certified Technicians and Technologists Association of Manitoba. Certified professionals are bound by a specific code of ethics and rules of professional conduct. The association is mandated and empowered by the Certified Applied Science Technologists Act of Manitoba. Let's zoom in on Saskatchewan and understand its implications. Certification in Saskatchewan is called Applied Science Technologist, abbreviated ASCT. Certification is managed by the Saskatchewan Applied Science Technologists and Technicians. Certified professionals are bound by a specific code of ethics and rules of professional conduct. The association is mandated and empowered by the Technologists and Technicians Act of Saskatchewan. Without wasting any more time, let's jump into the fascinating world of Alberta. Certification is managed by the Association of Science and Engineering Technology Professionals of Alberta. Certified professionals are bound by a specific code of ethics and rules of professional conduct, as well as a set of bylaws and regulations. In addition to certification, a SET is able to provide a professional technologist designation, which makes that person eligible to practice engineering within a scope of practice specified by a board of examiners. Unlike other provinces, Alberta authorizes the creation of a SET and the regulation of the title of engineering technologist in their Engineering and Geoscience Professions Act. Brace yourselves for the next chapter, where we'll be dissecting British Columbia. Certification in British Columbia is called Applied Science Technologist, abbreviated ASCT, and is closely related to a Certified Engineering Technician, abbreviated TIC. Certification is managed by the Applied Science Technologists and Technicians of British Columbia. Certified professionals are bound by a specific code of ethics and rules of professional conduct. Technologists and technicians contribute to the overall engineering team in different functional capacities. Technicians frequently support engineers or technologists, providing design input via feedback loop when troubleshooting operational equipment. The organization registers Applied Science Technologists ASCT, and certified technicians TIC in the engineering disciplines, and professional recognition and definitions is governed by Bill 49/2018, Professional Governance Act in British Columbia. Each engineering team member has a professional seal and qualifies for independent professional liability insurance within their practice. Get ready for a thought-provoking discussion as we delve into Nunavut and its impact on our understanding. Nunavut has no professional association for the occupation of engineering technologist. As well, they do not appear to have an act regarding the profession of engineering technology. In this section, we'll be shedding light on Yukon Territory and its impact on our understanding of the subject. The Yukon Territory offers residence certification by the applied science technologists and technicians of BC for the occupation of applied science and engineering technologist. As we enter this new phase, let's navigate the complexities of Northwest Territory and discover its practical applications. The Northwest Territory does not appear to have a professional association for the occupation of engineering technologist. As well, they do not appear to have an act regarding the profession of engineering technology. Engineering technologists in the Northwest Territories are regulated by the Alberta Association. With the foundation laid, let's embark on a journey into rights and responsibilities. Certification is a provincial jurisdiction, so the rights and responsibilities of certified engineering technologists can vary. Now, it's time to shift gears and explore code of ethics. In every province, certified engineering technologists are required to follow the professional code of ethics laid out by the certifying body. The code of ethics can vary from province to province, but the following is representative of what is contained in many provinces' code of ethics. 1. Hold paramount the safety, health and welfare of the public, the protection of the environment and the promotion of health and safety within the workplace. 2. Undertake and accept responsibility for professional assignments only when qualified by training or experience. 3. Provide an opinion on a professional subject only when it is founded upon adequate knowledge and honest conviction. 4. Act with integrity towards clients or employers, maintain confidentiality and avoid a conflict of interest, but, where such conflict arises, fully disclose the circumstances without delay to the employer or client. 5. Hold the principle of appropriate and adequate compensation for the performance of their work. 6. Keep informed to maintain proficiency and competence, to advance the body of knowledge within their discipline and further opportunities for the professional development of their associates. 7. Conduct themselves with fairness, courtesy and good faith towards clients, colleagues and others. Give credit where it is due and accept, as well as give honest and fair professional comment. 8. Present clearly to employers and clients the possible consequences if professional decisions or judgments are overruled or disregarded. 9. Report to the appropriate agencies any hazardous, illegal or unethical professional decisions or practices by other members or others. And 10. Promote public knowledge and appreciation of applied science and engineering technology and protect the association from misrepresentation and misunderstanding. Failure to follow the code of ethics can result in loss of certification, as well as fines from the certifying body. Let's now turn our attention to ability to practice engineering and uncover the fascinating insights it brings to the table. In all provinces and territories, it is unlawful to practice professional engineering and hold yourself as a professional engineer without a license to practice. However, some provinces provide exemptions allowing certified engineering technologists to practice under certain circumstances. In Nova Scotia, the Engineering Professions Act does not include the word technologist, suggesting that only a professional engineer may practice professional engineering as defined in the Act. In Prince Edward Island, anyone following their trade, profession, or calling is not prevented from practicing in that capacity as long as they don't hold themselves as professional engineers unless so licensed. Certified engineering technologists may perform engineering work where a professional engineer takes responsibility for the application of the technology. In Newfoundland, an act respecting the practice of engineering and geoscience does not allow for technologists to practice engineering. In Quebec, the word technologist does not appear in their Engineers Act, suggesting that only a professional engineer may practice professional engineering as defined in the Act. However, in January 2024, a bylaw was adopted by the Ordre des Ingénieurs du Québec IQ listing certain engineering activities. A certified engineering technologist is able to legally exercise some independently, some using specifications written by an engineer. In Ontario, certification does not allow a person to practice professional engineering as defined by the Professional Engineers Act of Ontario unless supervised by a licensed professional engineer. However, an engineering technologist can be granted a limited license to practice within a certain scope of work. In Manitoba, the Engineering and Geoscientific Professions Act includes an exemption for certified engineering technologists. Nothing in this act applies to prevent a person who is certified under the Certified Applied Science Technologists Act in an engineering discipline from engaging in an act that constitutes the occupation of applied science technology. Regardless, certified technologists are not allowed to use the titles professional engineer, or consulting engineer, and the practice of professional engineering is prohibited. Where there is overlap between the two disciplines, a joint board will decide disputes. In Saskatchewan, the Engineering and Geoscientific Professions Act includes an exemption for certified engineering technologists. Nothing in this act prevents a person from practicing as an applied science technologist or a certified technician within the meaning of the Saskatchewan Applied Science Technologists and Technicians Act. In Alberta, a certified technician (TIC) is a technology professional who performs routine technical procedures with occasional direct supervision and who may assume limited responsibility for any decision-making process. A certified engineering technologist (CET) is a technology professional who is capable of assuming responsibility and exercising independent judgment to perform technical tasks and solve problems in complex technological areas with limited direct supervision. In British Columbia, only a professional engineer or those working under a professional engineer may practice professional engineering. However, the Professional Engineering and Geoscientists Act gives the Association of Professional Engineers and Geoscientists of the Province of British Columbia the power to establish and monitor compliance with standards of training and experience required for licensees, and the enrollment and qualifications for a limited licensee, including limited licenses for applied science technologists. In Nunavut, the Engineering Professions Act does not include the word technologist, suggesting that only a professional engineer may practice professional engineering as defined in the Act. In the Yukon Territory, the Engineering Professions Act allows for an applied science technologist to be granted limited license to practice professional engineering after 8 years of work. In the Northwest Territory, the Engineering Professions Act does not include the word technologist, suggesting that only a professional engineer may practice professional engineering as defined in the Act. As we venture forward, let's examine right to use of title in detail and gain a deeper appreciation for its significance. In Canada, the title of CET, which is used as a post-nominal, is generally protected by provincial legislation. One cannot use the title or hold that one is a certified engineering technologist unless so certified by a provincial body associated with the Canadian Council of Technicians and Technologists, unless stipulated otherwise by provincial legislation. In some provinces this title may be replaced with Applied Science Technologist (AST), Registered Engineering Technologist (RET), or more recently Professional Technologist (TIC) to more closely align with professional engineers who use the title PENG. The 1995 Agreement on Internal Trade amended since, agreed upon by all provinces except Nunavut, lays out the general principles of transferability of professional certifications between provinces. Specifically, Chapter 7 spells out the principles of professional certification. Internationally, transferability of this title by members of Canadian Council of Technicians and Technologists affiliated associations is governed by the Sydney Accord. Unlike the Red Seal Journeyman certification, which is automatically and free recognized in all provinces and territories, membership in one provincial organization does not automatically and freely provide the ability to use the CET designation in all provinces. For example, in the province of Ontario, Being a member of the Certified Engineering Technicians and Technologists Association of Manitoba does not provide the ability to use the CET title in Ontario. The options available are to either transfer their membership to the Ontario Association of Certified Engineering Technicians and Technologists, or to maintain a membership in both provinces. Alberta and British Columbia have the Trade, Investment, and Labour Mobility Agreement, which allows professionals and tradesmen certified in one province to use their title in the other province. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your support and I'll see you in the next video.